Hey, what's up, people? As you may have guessed from the title of the video, clearly it's another fucking rant. And for good goddamn reason. Just got out of the game about, I'd say about 15 minutes ago. Fucking League players, man. Bane of my goddamn existence. So here's the story. Going in the game, you know, nobody insta-locks surprisingly. Where everybody, you know, civilly calls their role, except for the jungler, but, you know, insta-locking's not my issue this time, so, surprise! However, though, it is, you know, fucking the jungler. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Everybody thinks the jungler is a faggot. We're stupid idiot. No. I had a legitimate reason. This jungler, right? So he insta-locks Zinzao, you know, it's whatever, he's only jungle, it's like everybody else was civil about their role. We get into game, and I'm playing with a friend Kylo, but he has to leave. His dad walked in, and it's like, it's 12 o'clock now, but when we're in game it was like 11 o'clock, and his dad was like, you don't go to bed now. I'm like, disconnecting the internet. So either way, he had to go, right? It's not his fault. What happens, happens. I mean, it's happened to me before. It happens to the best of us. But that's not my point here. What I did was, I was a nice guy. I was speaking to the enemy team via all chat, saying, hey, look, my friend's gotta go, don't report him. You know, dad walked in, was like, turn off the internet. So, while I'm doing this, our jungler is just being a spastic. He's just like, ping, 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 why you no protect, get over here. I don't know what language he was speaking, but it was showing up in squares in the chat. Anyway, so I'm just like, okay, I was typing, can you not read? Give me a second. Because, you know, I'm not the fastest typer in the world. Nowhere near it, in fact. But yeah, I walked over there, and being Twisted Fate, I got my Q first, so I throw my Q in the bush, listen for the sound of my cards hitting the enemy. I hear nothing, so, you know, the bush is clear. They're not invading, they're clearly protecting their jungler, and everything's fine to go, because the Blitzcrank, the Misfortune, and two of the fuck was our other person. Oh no, that's right, Kylo was AFK, but yeah. Blitzcrank, Misfortune was standing there ready to leash him, right? They have the full capabilities to do it. And after I checked bush, minions were in lane, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll walk off the lane, get a head start and farm. He won't need me for damage, he doesn't need me for protection, nobody's there. And that's when shit hit the fan. Cause he's just like, after he gets his blue, smiteless I might add, you know. No help needed whatsoever. He's just like, oh, well, mid lane gets nothing now. I'm just like, what? Like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, you didn't leave for me. And I was like, what? That makes no sense. You had two other extremely capable people there to help you. Yet, because I wasn't over there, I don't get any benefits from my lane? So, you know, I thought he was just dicking around being a, you know, usual scumbag. No. As you'll clearly see from the little captiones I have on the screen right now, I pinged my enemy mid lane. He was around half health, half mana, Cho'Gath, fairly squishy, nice kill, you know, might get the jungler ahead of the enemy jungle, so I'm like, yeah, come in the lane, make a good gank, you know, get some free cash for everybody. There's Katarina there, as you can see from the map in the bottom right, and you might even be able to get her too. And he's just like, question mark, I'm like, well, gank? Yeah, right, he wasn't gonna gank, he's like, you don't release me. Go away, Skype, sorry about that. Yeah, he's just like, you don't leash me. And I was like, okay, so you're not ganking my lane? Yeah, he didn't gank my lane. He didn't come near mid lane, he didn't offer me a blue buff, he didn't do anything. He lived up to his promise of being a douchebag. It's this absolute horse shit that really grinds my goat. How do these people get to level 30 pulling this kind of shit? It's honestly, like, how have they not been banned for being so goddamn childish? Like, who would want to play with a person that just because you didn't leash them when you had plenty of people there just leash them, didn't go and complain? No, nobody would. Nobody wants to play with the scumbag that pulls scumbag shit on their own team the whole time. It's just stupid. So that's just really what grinds my goat. It's people like that, people that childish, selfish too, I might add. They don't deserve the right to play League. I mean, even though it is blind pick, that doesn't give you the right to be a goddamn asshole. Just, if you see people like this on the Tribunal, and I highly recommend if you do go check out the Tribunal. If you don't already, go check it out, because it's the best thing we can do right now to get rid of scumbags like this. So yeah, just don't be one of these douchebags, please. Don't be a bane of my existence. Be one of the cool randoms, you know. I mean, I've usually got a lot to hate about randoms, but I have to say my guild leader of 3 years now was a random once. But you know what he did? He acted nice. He wasn't a dick. You know, he was friendly, like a normal person. Please, for the love of God, be a if you're a League of Legends player, be a normal person, not a goddamn random. Honestly. I'm done here.